Yes, our countdown still continue out there for the Euro 2024. It is 48 hours less than to the finals set for Germany out there. Three stadiums will be one of the biggest, most especially the finals, which will be played in the Allianz Arena, the home of Bayern Munich. One of about the team list of every country that is represented in the Euro 2024 today, as the official team list of every country was released just yesterday, and we'll be reading out some of out of and those ones who are possibly not going to injury. We'll also be looking at predictions. Who would emerge winners of this year's Euro 2024? Let's not forget, in 2020 it was Italy that took it in the home land of England, where England also lost to the finals on a penalty shootout. If not, they would have won. We'll be right back after this quick.
It's where you can catch the brilliance of Mbappe, the scoring power.
On the last evening, talking about yesterday's evening out there in Abidjan, a devastating moment for all Nigerians, I guess, a moment where criticism has begun to pour and ponder on the like of the head coach Finidi there, the man who number of people were saying that he shouldn't have been given that position, and right now he has justified the reasons why they shouldn't have given him that position. Meanwhile, more troubles, more stories coming to unfold in that particular issue. And tomorrow probably we'll be discussing with somebody from the sport analysis terrain to come and elaborate more. Most especially Eberechi Eze, who came out to speak in this program at the time when the appointment was announced. So we will be bringing him back to say that was his predictions right, or he saw it coming and he was trying to say it out, but they never listened. Is that what it looks like? Let's go straight to the local scene before we talk about Nigerian football. Ahead of the 2024 Olympic Games to be held, scheduled for Paris, starting next month, July. Yes, the Nigerian Athletic Federation, the DO of Lawal Rafiatu for Lashade and Ezejoy Ogbonne have started intense campaign in the Wrestling Federation. Lawal and Eze are the only two weightlifters who qualified for the Olympics following the International Weightlifting Federation May 2024 Olympic qualification rankings released last week. Now Lawal, who is just Lawal, who is 2022 Commonwealth Games athlete and the 2023 African Games gold medalist, qualified for the Olympics in the 59 kg women's category after she was ranked 8th in a total of 227 category. Is a 203 African Games gold medalist on her own part was ranked 9th in the 77th in the 74th year, who won 3 gold medals at the African Games in Accra, had a total of 319 kg in 73 kg men's category and was ranked 24th in the ranking released by IWF yesterday. Only athletes who are ranked between 1 to 10 are qualified for the Olympics. Now let's jump onto the Nigerian Football Professional Football League, where the NPFL has sanctioned Eyimba and Rangers International for breaching its framework and rules in their match-dated 5 encounter. The league governing body awarded 3 points and 3 goals to Rangers International and fined Eyimba FC the sum of 10 million naira for breaching the frameworks at the Oriental Derby match-dated 5 encounter between both teams at the Nnamdi Azikiwe Stadium on Sunday was abandoned following a controversial penalty awarded to the home team Rangers International in the dying minute. Meanwhile, the host Rangers International will pay a fine of 5.
Right here is where you can catch the brilliance of Mbappe, the scoring power of Kane, Ronaldo's. And all of the greats fighting for the glory to be crowned the kings of Europe. Don't miss the unbeatable action of all 51 games of Europe's biggest football event, the Euro 2024 live. Where you can catch the brilliance of Mbappe, the scoring power of Kane.
Right, sorry for that quick break. Now let's go back with this Rangers International remains on the top of the league table with 64 points from 35 matches, while Limba FC and Remo Stars are in second and third positions with 59 points respectively each. Now let's go straight to Benin Republic out there in Abidjan, where it was a shocker for the Nigerian Super Eagles of Nigeria with a 2-1 win as Benin Republic moved to top of the group with a 2-1 win against Nigeria in March, day 4 of the 2026 World Cup qualifier series. Now, with the result, the Nigerian Super Eagles are yet to secure a victory, and it is the first time ever that this has happened in 60 Republic, who are now temporarily the table toppers with 7 points, while Nigeria are in the 5th position in a 6-team group. March day 5 of the qualifiers will resume in March 2025. There are 6 more matches to play before the qualification series is concluded. Nigeria has drawn 3 matches prior to today's defeat. They drew 1-1 against Lesotho, Zimbabwe and South Africa, scoring 4 goals and conceding 5 of each. Now the Nigerian Football Federation has expressed anger at the mix-up by the Beninese Football Federation in playing the old Nigerian national anthem before Monday's FIFA World Cup qualifiers defeat in Abidjan. Now the NFF's head of international competition, Mr. Dayo Enebi-Ako, said that the NFF handed the recording of the new national anthem to Nigeria to Benin FA authorities at the match coordination meeting in Abidjan on Sunday evening, and the Benin FA authorities eventually played the new national anthem of Nigeria before the commencement of the second half of the match. Now, a lot of people would say, but let's read the communique coming out from the communications department. It says the 2026 FIFA World Cup qualifier of NFF expressed anger over a wrong anthem by Benin Republic. The Nigerian Football Federation expressed anger to the mix-up of the Beninese Football Association in playing the old Nigerian national anthem before Monday's FIFA World Cup. NFF's head of international competition, Dayo Enebi-Ako, said that the NFF handed a recording before the match coordination meeting in Abidjan on Sunday, and that led to the argument in field of play. That's where the VIP stand is. There were a whole lot of argument. For those of you who had watched that game, you get to see that the anthem was also announced in the second half of that game. Well, let's come back to Nigeria and the Ministry of Sports, where the minister is actually pointing fingers on the NFF as the federal government of Nigeria has shown their displeasure with the Nigerian Football Federation over poor performances of the Nigerian Super Eagles in their campaign for the 2026 FIFA World Cup qualifiers. And now the Ministry of Sport, in a statement on Monday, described the result as unacceptable, summoned and demand a technical report from the NFF. The statement reads, the Honorable Minister of Sport Development, Senator John Ono, has demanded a detailed technical report from the Nigerian Football Federation following the Super Eagles' disappointment performances during the June FIFA window. The Super Eagles managed to secure only 1 point from possible 6 points following the 1-1 draw with South Africa in Uyo and losing 2-1 to Benin Republic in Abidjan. It is the 3rd and 4th game, respectively, in the 2026 FIFA World Cup qualifier series. This result leaves the Super Eagles with a total of just 3 points from a possible 12 of the 4 games played so far in their quest to qualify for the 2026 FIFA World Cup to be jointly hosted by USA, Canada and Mexico. Senator Eno expressed his dissatisfaction with the outcome, especially considering the substantial support the NFF has received from President Bola Ahmed Tinubu's administration, in addition to the kind of open and positive working relationship between the ministry and the NFF. Even if I was the one, I would immediately sack anybody that has his hands on this particular match. That's these stories in Europe and the Euro 2024. Don't forget it. This is P&B Sport, and my name is Rudon Musaga, or RMG. I'm your host and guide. We'll be looking at more after this break. Welcome back. Now let's quickly glance through Europe, where the Netherlands and Barcelona midfielder Frankie de Jong has been ruled out of the Euro 2024 final scheduled for Germany in 2 days' time. And now the man has been out through injury. De Jong, who is 27 years old, played just 3 times for his club since suffering an ankle injury in the month of March. De Jong was included in Ronald Koeman's Euro 2024 squad despite struggling with his recovery, but has been forced to pull out of the tournament again. The Netherlands begin their Euro campaign on Sunday when they play Poland in Group D at 2 p.m. British time, while they also face France and Australia in the same group. De Jong has played 54 times for his country, scoring just twice out of them. And the UEFA top scorers trophy has been presented by Alipay Plus, a company that is actually been sponsoring this particular competition. And the award for the best player will be awarded to the most prolific marksman at the UEFA Euro 2024. Now, the sculpture in the shape of a Chinese character, which means the ball number of carats going down, pronounced as G and meaning payment, as well as support. The trophy reflects Alipay's Plus dedication to supporting consumer to enjoying seamless payment and also broad choice of deals using their preferred payment method while traveling abroad. Now, the barefoot striker evokes the original beauty and power of football, a game that unites people across the world with passion, ambition, and solidarity, according to the Euro 2024. There now this award tournament. It will leave that shows will go straight to the UEFA Euro 2024 squad as they have been finalized list of players so that we can tell you who and who will be part of them. Let's quickly start up with Albania. As time permits us, we have Eric Bauscher from Empoli in the goalkeeping department, while Erten Kastrik from Citadella, and also Thomas Trokas from Brentford. And now we have in the defense line for Albania, Alen Ajeti of FCR Cluj, Nasir Aji of Voluntary Ivan Bolio, and also the likes of Eni Miaj and Lokomotiv from Lokomotiv Moscow. One the midfielder we have Amil Abrashi, Selani, Nadim Benjrar, Klaus Kojusa, and also Yebar Ramadani from Lecce, Tolani Sefari of Beniyas. One the forward they have the likes of Asani, Madon Barisha, Amando Broha, Miranda Daku of Rubin Kaza, Alban Haza of Dinamo Zagreb, and Ray Manaj, and also Ernest Muchi, and also Kimiski of Luton, and Marseilles of Nottingham Forest. While in the defense line they have the likes of Timothy Castain of Fulham, Zeno Debas of of Anderlecht, West Feast of Leicester City, Thomas Manua of Trabzonspor, Arton Tiet of Rennes, Amado Onana of Everton, Yori Talisman of Aston Villa, Leonardo Sard of Arsenal, Artur Vermeeren of Atletico de Madrid, and Astor Vankos of Wolfsburg, as Axel Witsel of Atletico de Madrid. Now forwards like Joana Bakayoko of PSV Eindhoven, Yannick Carrasco of Al-Shabaab, Charles De Coterin of Atlanta, Jeremy Doku of Manchester City, Romelu Lukaku of Roma, Dodlek Buko of Sevilla, and Los Openda of RB Leipzig. And now we'll go straight to Croatia, where they have big names such as Ivan Ivosic in the goalpost, which Lebrovic in the goalpost, along with Livakovic. In the defense line, they have the likes of Martin Erica from Sassuolo, Gavardiola from Manchester City, Joseph Jeronovic from Union Berlin, Marlin Pengrovic from Lecce, Bono Sosa from Ajax, Joseph Stanisic from Leverkusen, Joseph Sostalo from Ajax, and also Vida from Athens. In the midfield line, they have Martin Botrino from Dinamo Zagreb, Marcelo Brozovic from Al Nassr, Mateo Kovacic from Manchester City, Lovra Majer from Wolfsburg, Luka Modric of Real Madrid, Amado Pasalic of Atlanta, Luka Sosic of Salzburg, and Nikola Valsic from Torino. And up front, Offenham, Marko Poskovic from Rijeka, and Ivan Perisic of Aljok and Split, while Bruno Petkovic from Dinamo Zagreb and Marco Piaga of Rijeka. And also let's go straight to England, where they have big names such as Dan Henderson of Crystal Palace, Jordan Pickford of Everton, Aaron Ramsdale of Arsenal, Tony Arnold of Liverpool, Lewis Dunk of Brighton, Joe Gomez of Liverpool, and Mark Gohi of Crystal Palace, Eric Konsa of Aston Villa, Luke Shaw of Manchester City, John Stones of Manchester City, Kieran Trippier of Newcastle United, Kyle Walker of Manchester City, Jude Bellingham of Real Madrid, Phil Foden Manchester City, Conor Gallagher Chelsea, Kobe Mino Manchester United, Kopama Chelsea, Declan Rice Arsenal, Adam Wanton Crystal Palace. And up front they have Jared Bowen of West Ham United, Eberechi Eze of Crystal Palace, Anthony Gordon of Newcastle, Harry Kane of Bayern Munich, Bukayo Saka of Arsenal, Ivan Toney of Brentford, and Oli Watkins of Aston Villa. And up front in France, Alfonso Areolo of West Ham United is in goalpost, along with Mike Magnat of AC Milan and Brice Samba of Lens. At defense is Jonathan Klaus of Marseille, Theo Hernandez of AC Milan, Ibrahim Konate of Liverpool, Julius Kounde of Barcelona, Ferland Mendy of Real Madrid, Benjamin Pavard of Inter Milan, William Saliba of Arsenal, and also Dajo Bacano of Bayern Munich. And the midfield terrain, they have Eduardo Camavinga, Real Madrid, Yusuf Fofana of Monaco, Antonio Griezmann of Atletico Madrid, N'Golo Kante of Al Nassr, and Rabiot of Juventus, Ariola Torresman of Real Madrid, Aurelien Chouameni Emery of Paris. Up front is Bradley Barcola of Paris, Kingsley Coman of Bayern Munich, Ousmane Dembele of Paris, Olivier Giroud of AC Milan, Rodri Colmani of Paris, and Kylian Mbappe of Paris, Marcus Thuram of Inter de Milan. Due to time factor, we'll be looking at lesser than these teams. So let's go straight to Germany, who are the host team. Oliver Buani again of Barcelona. Three of them will be staying in the Leipzig, Joshua Kimmich of Bayern Munich, Ronald Koch of Frankfurt, Maximilian Mistadi of Stuttgart, while David Raum of RB Leipzig, and Antonio Rudiger of Real Madrid, and Nico Kosmach of Dortmund, and Jonathan Tah of Leverkusen. Also in the midfield line, they have the likes of Robert Andrich of Bayern Leverkusen, Chris Fulrich of Stuttgart of Napoli, Gulmalo Vicaro of Tottenham Hotspur, while defense line Alessandro Bostoni of Inter Milan, Raul Bellanova of Torino, Alessandro Bongorimo of Torino, also Riccardo Caffarel of Bologna, Andrew Cabayaso of AS Roma. One the midfield line, they have the likes of Nicolo Barella of Inter Milan, Brian Christian of AS Roma, Nicola Fagoli of Juventus, David Foretis Inter Milan, Jorginho from Arsenal, Lorenzo Pellegrini from AS Roma. And up front for Italy, they have the likes of Federico Chiesa of Juventus, Steven El Shawari of AS Roma, Michael Foronshaw of Hellas Verona, Guillermo Raspadori of Napoli, Matteo Retogord of Genoa, Gianno Sonaka of Atlanta, and Matteo Zaccagni of Lazio. And let's look at Portugal, which winner Shishini of Juventus, and now in the defense line, Jen Bednarka of Southampton, Bastos Brest of Empoli, Zen Slow of Frankowski of Valencia, Jacob Kyo of Arsenal, Thomas Puchaza of Kescher and Bolton Salomon of Poznan, while Sebastian Wulaka of Empoli will be in the defense line. And the midfield line, big names, Paul the Wasif of Elo Verona, Kamil Groski of Zenit FC, Jacob Meda of Brighton FC, and Jacob Pakrushkovi, his brother, at Ludocross, Waltex Rumazaka from Jagulian FC, and Batso Sliza of Atlanta United, Demel Simanski of I beg your pardon, instead of Portugal, and up front is Adams Boska of Atletico, Robert Lewandowski of Barcelona, Casas Patieka of Besiktas, and Michael Kouras of Club Brugge, while Carlos Suarez of Ale Verona. Now for Portugal, it is Diego Costa of FC Porto in the defense, in the goal post, with Patricio of AS Roma and Jesus Sa of Wolverhampton. Joao Cancelo of Barcelona will start up on the defense line along Diego Dalot of Manchester United, Ruben Diaz of Manchester City, Gonzalo Sporting SP, Nuno Mendes, Paris, Pepe, Porto, Nico Samendo, Wolves, Antonio Silva, Benfica. In the midfield terrain, we have Danilo of Paris, Bruno Fernandes of Manchester United, Pedro Neto of Wolverhampton, Joao Neves of Benfica, Ruben Neves of Al Hilal, Matheus Nunes of Manchester City, and Joao Palhinha of Fulham, Bernardo Silva of Manchester City, Vitinha of Paris Saint-Germain up front, Cristiano Ronaldo appears up of Al Nassr, Francisco Cosieso of Porto, Joao Felix of Barcelona, Diego Jota of Liverpool, Rafael Leo of AC Milan, and Giancarlo Ramos of Paris. This is